Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be showing you a strategy on the 30-minute time frame. However, before we get started, I want to present to you guys a new website that we've launched where you can literally copy our trades in a hedge fund style mode. This is a crypto hedge fund. The strategies that I'm showing you are literally all right here. What you can see is that the strategies that we have available here are bringing in around 400% gains over the last few years. And we're in the middle of rolling out strategies with over 1,000% gains over the same period. Our clients are loving it. I'm loving it because I'm not necessarily having to be at the computer all the time now. I can just have this money invested and watch the bot take trades for me without really doing much. This is the definition of passive income, so you're not going to want to miss this. What we've done is we've tested over 20,000 combinations in order to bring you guys these strategies you see here, which is pretty insane. As you can see here, we have 20,000 combinations right here at the bottom, and we're testing. These have been back tested, forward tested, so there's virtually no downside. You can see here at our website that these bots, right, they're taking trades off of these strategies. So that way you don't have to do anything. You don't have to memorize the things that I'm about to teach you so that you can enjoy life, right? Because that's what we want as humans. We want to be happy. We want to enjoy life. So without further ado, at the end of the video, I'll show you a little bit more of this, but let's get into the strategy here. So what we're going to be using is we're going to be going, this is TradingView, guys. So the indicators that we're going to be wanting to choose, first one is going to be the linear regression channel. All right. This indicator draws automatic trend lines, which is awesome. I want to change the background color here. So let's go to style. Where is the background visibility? No. Let's see. Oh, it's the line fills. So line fills, you're going to take out line fills. And the buy zone is at the bottom, right? This is typically like your buy zone. And then the sell zone is the upper line here. And the middle line also acts as support resistance too. You can see clearly this was like fiddling around as support before it came back down, retested as resistance, came back down, tested this trend line here as support, came up, resistance, broke through, had a little bit of consolidation around here, came down, came to this area right here, took that liquidity, came back up to the midpoint, tested it, and now we're coming up and consolidating around this order block area here. That's why we're getting resistance there. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to click here up at indicators as well, and we're going to be looking for the linear regression candles. That's what we're going to type in. Regression candles. And you click on that, right? So with this here, you can see that the chart looks a little messy. So you can either hide the original candles up here with the icon, so it's like a little bit more clear. Or what you can do is you can open it up in a new box. And the way you can do that is you're going to go to settings here. Right? Actually, no, what you're going to do is you're going to right click and you're going to go visual move to, and you're either going to go new pane below or new pane above, right? So when we do that, you can ignore that here. When we do that, we can see the difference, right, with the chart. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, actually, we'll leave it like this for now. So to clean up the candles here, we're going to go to settings, right? Because this looks a lot cleaner, but you know, there's a little stuff here and there that we want to clean up a little bit more. So we'll go to settings here, and then we'll go to inputs. And what we'll do is we'll change the signal smoothing to 9, and then we'll choose the linear regression length to 15. Now, guys, you don't have to memorize any of this. Again, we have this all here for you. If you guys are not interested in doing this work, you can sign up, deposit however much money you want. There's no limitations. You can pull out whenever you want. There's nothing holding you locked into this. There's no monthly subscription. You just log in, sign up, deposit however you, $1, $10, whatever you want, and take advantage of this right now. So we're going to change the linear regression length to 15. We're going to click OK. Right now, this really helps. This really helps to show momentum, right? You can see when we flip here and then come, and I'll be getting into the actual specifics shortly. But when we see and we flip this line, you know, you can see the momentum clearly changing, right? These are some pretty nice swings on the 30-minute chart. And we can really see the difference between the original and the indicator candles. These are the indicator candles, and these are the original candles. Excuse me. So let's see, but I kind of want this to be showing up here. So let's let me right click this now. Move to new pane above. Let's move this to existing pane below, right? There we go. And then this is actually, this is gonna be pane below. Existing pane below. This volume, I don't need this volume right now. All we want is just to have this clean so we can compare these two. So what we're gonna do is the first green candle you see, typically that's a buy. And the first red candle you see, these are the rules here. This is going to be a sell. But before buying, what we want to do is we want to wait for the next green candle to move past the white line, right? So if we get, let's say we're here and we see this green candle, we don't want to buy until we actually move up past that white line, right? And then that's going to be our buy. Same thing here. We're not going to be buying here. We're going to be waiting until we get that next candle up above the green line. Same thing here, same thing here. And it would be here, right? So we're getting a little bit of a pump here on Bitcoin. Maybe it continues up, maybe it doesn't. We'll see shortly. Now, what you're going to do is you want to sell immediately once a red candle appears after several green candles, right? So this is a perfect example here. You're at the top of the trend line. You see there's a couple green candles and you see your first red candle here and you want to sell immediately. And then when you get below the white line, there's confirmation. Boom, great, sell. Now, no indicator is perfect here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to add a third one to increase profitability on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the indicator here, and we're going to type in wave trend. And it's going to be Blazy Bear right here by ZooSuk3. Now, guys, I didn't create any of these indicators. So if you have any specific questions about, the coding behind it, I don't have that information. If you have any questions about the strategy, you can ask, comment below, like, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can use our hedge fund mode if you don't want to ask me any questions and just make money. So let's click here. There's that. And we want to clean this up. So let's go to settings. And then let's go to style. And we want to take this one off. And let's take this one off too. And then let's take this off too. So it's like super clear, super easy to see. Now, what are the rules on this? So the bottom zone here, this is the buy zone, and the top zone is the selling zone. And when you see the red dots below the green line, right below this green moving average line, that's going to be a buy. And when the red dots are above that, that's going to be a sell. However, they need to be in their respective, they need to be in their respective zones, right? So if you see that the red dots are above the green line here, the moving average line, and you're in the buy zone, which is below, you're not going to sell. You're only going to sell when you see the red dots above the green line and you're in the sell zone, right? Same thing with buys, right? So if you're up in the sell zone and you see the green dots below the moving average line, you're not going to buy. It's only when you're in your respective zones for that. So let's put it all together. We need all these factors to line up in order to make a long or a short, right? And I'm going to show you perfectly there we go. I'm going to show you perfectly how this works and how these things come together. So you see the top trend line that we were talking about earlier in the video. This is a sell, right? So you see that the red dots are above the green moving average line. That's a sell. And then you also have us coming down below the white line, right? So you have sorry, I had to count. You had 4 factors coming into play on that sell. You also have factors here. That's a buy there. That's a buy there. That's a sell there. I mean, you can really see, and this is another buy here. You can just really see how much confluence these trades have. And as a trader, you're looking for confluence in order to have confidence and conviction in your trade. Because if you get in and you're afraid to hold on to that trade to your target, you're not going to make money. You might sell too early, or let's say price is going against you and you have fear of holding it. You may not want to hold it, or you may just not even enter, and that's fine. It just takes experience, it takes time. But if you guys are not willing to go through that journey, again, we have the hedge fund here mode. You can click sign up, super easy to use and everything. So that's it for this video and this strategy. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know what you thought about this. You can comment below your favorite crypto. This works on anything, stocks, commodities, indices, whatever you like to trade, Forex. And I'm going to put my specific email below so that if you have any questions regarding InvestoBot here, you can email me directly and I'll answer any of your questions that you have, any concerns that you have with signing up, great. So that's it for now. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful day, and we will speak soon.